one down. Next up today is number 33. Second base, Miliana Maki.
Hey! Bad bounce. Took a right out.
First base, Atiawa
Hey! Right! One more. Big fight.
And this is Mr. Gerbes with Otahuhu and this second trip to first for no runs and no hits from the lower base.
I come out behind the plate leisurely, take my mark, kind of shot. Simon, he was beating the run for one. Come out making the effort.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Fraser Ballpark. You're watching the 2023 Sky Sports Women's Club Nationals. We are into day 3. And sorry for the delay in getting this one up, ladies and gentlemen. We had a power cut late in the last game. The thriller between Otahuhu and Kaiapoi. Of course, Kaiapoi getting that win there just in the dying moments. Of course, unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see it. But we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after scrambling around, getting everything back. We're ready to go here. We've got one out in the top of the third. Waitakere Bears leading Otahuhu 1-0. We're at the second batter. Here is the left fielder, number 21, Tyan Bromhead Limalu. Sorry, I was just a bit distracted there. Well, we've got the third batter coming up is the second base, wearing 16, Nita Hiki. Nita has had a great tournament so far. Been pretty solid with the bat for the Bears, and whether in the DP position or second base, he's ready to come in and do a job. Looks over to Coach Nukunuku for the call. Bromhead Lamalu is safe on first base. Takes a good lead there on first. As Hickey, leaves that one. Much better day here at Fraser Park Sportsville in Lower Hutt. We've had all kinds of weathers there the last couple of days. It wouldn't have been the 2023-2022 season without all the seasons at a tournament. The ultimate one as we close out our season. Of course, it started early with NFC in October in Christchurch, which had heat and coldness down there, and we're going to finish the season with it. So this is the penultimate day. These two teams finishing top of their pool, ready to stamp their mark in the top round. Bromhead Lamalu, she steals. And that was the walk, the old steel walk. We've seen it a few times. People not up with the call, but gassing it to second base. Tyan just making sure she could slide at second base. And a lot of people have been having a bit of fun with their sliding here on the artificial green here. Well, with one down and two runners on, you're going to bring experience to bat. The first base wearing 9 is Rebecca Bromhead, the Sky Sports White Sox vice captain. Veteran of our game, over 200 games in the Premier League in Auckland. And shows how she can smack a ball. She gets it to left field where Miki Cooper Nicola is under it to make the catch. Not much gets past her, whether she's in the infield or the outfield. And that is 2 down. And with 2 down, that's going to bring to bats another Bromhead, Kyla this time, the catcher, who has her daughter on second base. It's the Bromhead show always. Tanisha Okamu on the hill. The 2021-2022 Softballer of the Year. Coming into this tournament with a bit of a re-aggravation of an old injury, but she pitched yesterday and she's doing well here today. Takes a bit off pace, gives Kyla a little grin. Almost got you with that one, sis. 2 strikes the call here. 2 runners on for Bears. Can they convert? They've already got 1 in the bank at the moment. Kyla sets. Outside the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Otahuhu with the double here. Of course, mentioned they took on Kaiapoi, who have been outstanding of late. Led by Coach Mike Waddell. Been outstanding, and they're going to take on the Bears right after this one. So the Bears have the double here. But we're only in the top of the third. Going to definitely have a nice tight battle here. Hakama gets a call from Alex Bloom behind the dish. Goes outside. Kyla Bromhead sends it to outfield. Neither centre or right can get it. And Kyla Bromhead brings in the runners, Taian Bromhead Lamalu, and the designated runner, Tanil Owamatangi. And just like that, showing that experience coming in, doing what matters, and she's going to give her sister a high five, and Rebecca's going to do the rest of the running. And still 2 out. Fouled away, first offering. In it back now is the designated player. Well, no, she did start in the designated player spot, but now she's starting at shortstop with a late injury to Ocean Matthews. That foul ball looked like it could have got Kaya Lee O'Brien could have got to it, but just over the fence it went. Hope marker on day one at night. 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the 7th against TA, and she hits it over the fence for the win. And she'll ground out to Miriana Markia for the 3rd out, but not before the Bears hits 2 more in through the trusty bats of Kyla Bromhead. The Bears lead this one as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fraser Park, Sportsville Lower Hutt, for the 2023 Sky Sports Women's Club Nationals. You're watching the top pool. It's Waitakere Bears taking on Otahuhu. We're at the bottom of the 3rd with the Bears leading 3-0. Leading off for Otahuhu is 3rd base, number 8, April Trigo. Gets her first offering from Sashi Clark on the hill for the Bears. Takes some off that and gets Trigo swinging. That will put her in the hole, 0-2. With the pop-up, both the Bromhead sisters look up and go towards it, but it's going to go out of the diamond for a foul ball. So the count's going to remain 0-2. Ball is all around. There you go. There's Tegan Bromhead. So you get all 3 sisters in a couple seconds on the screen. Tries to go outside, does Clark and Bromhead, but just can't clip that corner. So it's going to be the first ball. 2 strikes on April Trigo. Oh, and the change-up gets her swinging, and she'll go back to the dugout with the K next to the name for the first outs. And that is going to bring to bat the pitcher wearing number 1, Tanisha Hokamo. One of our Sky Sports White Sox. Super intelligent. She's got degrees working towards. She's one smart cookie, and she knows how to play the game of softball as well. Down low, she'll leave that one for the ball. Winner of this pool will stamp their mark on Championship Sunday. The others will do it the hard way. Hokamo, she grounds out to shortstop, and just to jog into first. You got to wonder if that ankle is giving her grief, but she's a tough one. Home marker makes the play over to Bromhead for that second out. And now at a bat, going to have some speed and youth, who already seems to be playing beyond her years, as the left fielder, number 3, Miki Cooper Nicola. Miki, the captain of the Auckland Under-19 girls that won in January on her home ground of Rest Hills in the Waikato. Grounds out to the hot corner, where Shia Hale, who's been having a summer, makes the play over to Bromhead for the third out. And another quick 1-2-3, just like it's been for the last 3 innings. We're going to go to the top of the 4th with the Bears leading Otahuhu 3-0. Welcome back to Fraser Park in the beautiful Hutt Valley. You're watching the 2023 Sky Sports Women's Club Open Championships. And it's the top of the pool round. So A1, B1 and C1, which were Waitakere Bears, Otahuhu and Kaipoi, are battling it out for the top spot as we go through to Championship Sunday tomorrow. Well, that's going to get smacked right to April Trigo at the hot corner, and that's going to be the first out, just like that, of Kyla Clark. And that's going to bring to bat the centre fielder. No, she's playing right field in this one, wearing 8, of course, which is centre field, Tyler Morrison. Been pretty handy with the bat this tournament. And of course, we know she's pretty handy on the mound as well. Goes through past Bloom there for the ball. The banks here at Fraser Park are starting to fill up. Sun really set in. Good to have the blue skies over the ballpark, especially after the last couple of days. We've managed to catch up. We've managed to get everything going. Well, look at that ground announcer, ladies and gentlemen. Sina Hunkin. We've got nothing but the best calling the game here. Out for the crowd here at Fraser Park. She could be out at centre field with her partner and White Sox head coach now, Donnie Hale. But we've got her doing the mahi as well. I'm sure she's taking notes. Well, Tyler Morrison on first base. And that's going to bring to bats the top of the order. We go from Sina to her niece, Shia Hale. Shia playing third base in this one, but she's been on the mound a couple games this tournament and really having herself a season. Carrying on the legacy of that Hale name. Nine years ago, a beautiful shot of Donnie Hale was made at Fraser Park right at this spot by Paulo Hodgkins. Wonderful softball photographer that we've got in the Wellington region. Check it out, it's one of the best shots.
Bravo.
And I apologise, it's not even Shia batting, because just before the game they came and changed all the lineup with the late injury of Matthews. We get in there, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Margaret Olatafa is in a bat at the moment. I knew I should have rewritten my sheets. But I do appreciate Fran Bromhead coming in and giving us the late scratching. Something's going on here with Alotafa. Coach Dion Nukunuku is checking on her. So is Rebecca Bromhead. I think they're concerned with her right arm. Or at least right wrist. Hope everything's all good there.
Have you not heard Alex swearing at me? Just swearing at that outside corner I didn't get.
Timing to mic up, to put the volume on. Now umpire Rebecca. Having a laugh with it. Alex Bloom behind the dish and Tyler Morrison. They're checking if she's okay still. She's saying she is, but that is the hold up here.
Anyway, this is a great rugby match we're enjoying.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the top of the fourth here.
Good to go.
Just the one out. Bears with a runner on. The DP, I think she's playing right field now. We'll find out. The count is 2-2. She's back in the box. She's ready to go. We've checked on her. And we're game on again. Margaret Otahuhu sees one pitch. And then it lets her go through for the strikeout called. And with 2 down, that's going to bring to bat. Show how. Don't need to say much more about her at this bat, I'm sure. After me rambling on at the wrong person before. Oh, she sees the first offering from Hokamu. Go through the zone for the strike called. Logan Morland at shortstop for Otahuhu. Everybody set. The best of the best has been played around here, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend at Fraser Ballpark with the women's. 15 clubs have descended on Lower Hutt, all for a chance to be crowned club national champion. And Hokamu gets Hale swinging for the strikeouts. And that'll be a quick 4 up and 3 down with 1 runner left on. Waitakere Bears unable to add another one, but they still lead this one as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs to 0. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Fraser Park for the 2023 Sky Sports Women Open Club Nationals. Coming into pitch for Waitakere Bears is Tyler Morrison. And it looks like Margaret Otahuhu is out at right field now. Hope she's okay from whatever happened before. Sashi Clark pitched 3 innings. All 3 of them were 3 up, 3 down. And now Tyler Morrison is going to come in and do her share of the pitching. And she's got a good one to start off with because Logan Moreland, the leadoff batter for Otahuhu, is in to bat now. First offering from Morrison is strike call. Foul tip going through to the glove of Kyla Bromhead behind the dish. And that will be strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. And the hole early for the leadoff here from Otahuhu. Bromhead goes out, sits outside. Moreland thinks about it, thinks against it. Takes the count to 1 and 2. Bromhead gives the call to Morrison. Still sitting up in the middle. Popped up from Moreland. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Moreland, a dynamic player for this team, has been for a couple years now. High energy, does it all. One of those spark plugs in the game. And she lets it go down Main Street for the strikeout called. And gives Bromhead a smile on the way back to the dugouts. Like, got me for the KC. And with 1 down, that's going to bring to bat number 15, the catcher, Alex Bloom. Bloom will put it out to right field foul for her first offering. Morrison getting into a rhythm here. I think first year with the Bears. I know she played for Ramblers for quite a few years in Auckland. And definitely amongst that setup of the Auckland Blue Sox. Alex Bloom now lets that go through. It's going to get a called ball from our umpire, Rebecca. Taking the count to 1 and 2. Alex Bloom, a double student athlete in America. Basketball and softball, fast pitch. She finds a place beautifully in the right field that will just dribble over the foul ball line, but got all infield. Not 2, 1, or right field could get to it. And Bloom will stand up at second base. And that could be the spark that Otahuhu need to get back into this ball game. In the bottom of the 4th, they trail by 3 with 1 down, but Alex Bloom, exactly what they needed. And someone that can move the ball and move some runners is the centre fielder, Krista Hawani. Another Sky Sports White Sock. Another player that's played well over 200 games in the Auckland Premier League. A true leader of this team. With a heartbreak in the last game against Kaiapoi. But she'll bounce back, she always does. Morrison goes up. And Hawani will foul that away. Coming straight back to the dish. Back to the screen, sorry. Morrison gets the call, tries to get the down on the knees of Hawani, but doesn't hit the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like the designated runner. Oh no, Alex Bloom still on 2. Hawani goes outside zone to pop it up into right field, where Margaret Olatofa is under it to make the catch for the second outs. And with 2 down, surely they're going to bring Bloom in to get the gears on. They're going to send Hawani out there to do the running for it. And that's going to bring up the designated player number 25, Sarah Ponga. Leaves that one for the ball. Sarah was 7th equal on the batting stats after day 2. At bats of 8, hits of 4, having a 500 average. Outside gets her swinging for the strikeout, and they'll walk back to the dugout too. Waitakere Bears all smiles in this one as we go to the top of the 5th. Otahuhu leaving 1 on and able to convert, so we've still got a 3-0 ball game to the Waitakere Bears. Back after these. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the top of the 5th. Otahuhu against Waitakere Bears. And at bat now is number 21, the left fielder, Tyan Bromhead Lamalu. Scored in her last at bat, crossing home plate. Being hit in by mum, Kyla Bromhead. Waitakere Bears here to play this weekend. Like they all are, of course. But this is the 1 round. A1, B1, C1. They're just getting warmed up for the here because they've got Kaipoi up next, and Kaipoi have been on fire as of late. Some of those players in that team have had exceptional seasons. And they just keep on going, turning heads left, right and centre. So Waitakere Bears They've still got a couple more innings here to get going, while Tyan Bromhead Lamalu shows how good a season she's been having. Hits it in between the 7-8 spot, and she'll waltz into second base with the stand-up double. And that is going to bring up to bat Nita Heki, the second basewoman, sorry. Been trying so hard with that one over the last couple of days. We'll get there in the end. Well, we'll go past the glove of Alex Bloom, and Bromhead Lamalu will stand up on third base now. Okamu hits the inside for the strike called. Hickey experiences from all areas. Being with Otahuhu, good few years now.
One more, 2 strikes.
Hickey, another one that's played over the 200 Premier Games in Auckland, formerly of the Maris Club. Knows how to put the ball in play, and she's been doing it all tournament. Well, she'll pop up to Chris Hawani, who just pops out of the glove again. Well, Tyan Bromhead Lamalu was always going to tag up on third and wait for that catch so she could gun it to home, but unfortunately Krista just unable to get that hand up to trap the ball after making the yards to come in and make the catch. Nita Hickey will stand up on first base. Or Matangi comes in to do the running for her. And we go from experience to experience with Rebecca Bromhead. And I talk about those 200 games, which is a selected club of only 12 people or something. There is only one that has played over 300, and that is number 9, the first base from Waitakere Bears, Rebecca Bromhead. Both her other sisters, Tegan and Kyla, played over 200, but just one in the whole region has the 300 next to her name. Drills it down the hot corner. They get the lead runner. Do Otahuhu with Trigo getting it over to Mark here at second base. Unable to get the double. It was Otahuhu, but they get the lead runner at least. And that will bring to bat the catcher, Kyla Bromhead. The White Sox catcher watches the first pitch go by, hitting the bottom of the zone for the strike called. And just like a good catcher, back talking to the other catcher. Oh, they love to have their chats. We all know a catcher who loves to chat. Bromhead smashing in at left field. That is definitely going to advance the runner of her sister Rebecca. So we've got Bromhead on base for Waitakere Bears. Just the 1 out. At the top of the 5th. Looking for more insurance runs here to just keep on adding the pressure on to the big O from Auckland. And it's not going to get easier for them, bringing in number 11, the shortstop, Hope Market, who broke hearts here the other night against Atiawa, and slams it straight past first base. Rebecca Bromhead, she's going to round 3 and score at home. Kyla, she's running in as well. So Kyla and Rebecca will cross home plate. Hope Marker, after smacking it up to right field, driving in the 2 runs and standing up on third base, having herself a season. And well, Coach Sammy Parks has come out of the dugout to make a change, and she has a glove in her hand. Kaya Lee O'Brien has moved from first base onto the hill for Otahuhu. And I'm guessing Samantha Parks is going to head to first. Tanisha Okamo getting through 5 innings of work on the hill on probably one leg, but she's tough, that one. She'll do the work whenever it's needed.
1 out, 4 in.
Yep, as you hear the umpire in the background. Oh no, Sammy's going to have a pitch. Of course she is. What was I thinking? They fooled me. So Kaya Lee O'Brien is going to stay on first, and the head coach of Otahuhu, Sammy Parks, is out there. Of course, just a couple short years ago, Sammy was in her first year as the head coach of this team, who won their first national title at the clubs that year. And she'll look to be doing it again for sure. And here's Sina Hunkin in the background. Welcome back to the game, Sammy Parks. We've seen a few legends on this field over the last couple days. Melissa Upu, or Tupovo, came in for a couple hits the other night. We've even seen Kitty Shaw out there. Now Sammy Parks back on the mound again. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Is it too late for Otahuhu, or are Waitakere Bears just going to keep on doing what they're doing? Well, Hope Marker tags up on 3 after the catch from Miki Cooper Nicola in it left field, and that's going to be the second out. Coach Nuku makes the change. Coming into bats is number 3, Kiara Taimai, who's no stranger to Fraser Park. Partner Jonathan Little's in at centre field playing with Bubs, with Koro Dave. We all know it's a family affair when it comes to a softball park for sure. Taimai set in the batter's box. Parks, first delivery straight through the zone for the strike called. Taimai has come in for a bat for Tyler Morrison. Getting lots of spin on that ball is Parks. And she tries to work the zone. She'll find the rhythm for sure. It's 3 balls, 1 strike here. But we know what Sammy's capable of on that hill. And just like that, clips the corner to load the count. 3 balls, 1 strike, the call. Taimai now up in the Auckland region, played for North Harbour at NFC in October. Tries to go inside again, does Parks, but no cigar on that one. Taimai does the job coming into the game and gets on base with the walk.
Yes, no. Kristen, re-enter 8.
Well, they're going to bring Tyler Morrison back in to do the running for Taimai. Bit rough sending your pitcher back in to do the running. But Deo Nuku Nuku always has a plan. Now batting is Margaret Alotafa. Started the game as a designated player, now playing right field. Alotafa, she'll swing for the strike. Parks has her call. Getting that outside corner, and that's what she does. Up, down, all around, works the zone, keeps them guessing. And that one, she just looked at where as it went through for the KC. And that is going to be another 3 up, 3 down. And after 2 runs driven in by Hope Marker, has taken the lead for the Waitakere Bears as we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Bears leading Otahuhu 5-0. We're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at Fraser Ballpark for the 2023 Sky Sports Women's Open Club Nationals. It is the penultimate day here for this tournament. We're in the top round of the crossovers. It's A1, B1, C1 to see who goes through the top seed in Championship Sunday. Waitakere Bears up over Otahuhu. 5-0 at the moment, but what can the Big O from the Auckland do this innings with the sticks? Well, she takes a bit of speed off that one, does Morrison on the hill. And Miriana Markia does what a Markia does, finds the outfield and gets on base. And that's what she did. And that's exactly how Otahuhu needed to start this innings. And that's going to bring to bat the first base, Kaya Lee O'Brien, who lets the first ball go by for a strike. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Kaiapoi versus Waitakere Bears. They've got the double. Should be another hearty battle here on Diamond 1. Tyler Morrison into the wind-up. Gets Lee O'Brien swinging the bat for the strike. As you can see from the shadows here at Fraser Park, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is starting to set right in the face of third base, left field, coach's box, shortstop. It doesn't get easy here this time of night here at Fraser Park. But if your pitcher's doing that, you don't need to do anything. Well, at least for that batter, where Morrison gets a strike out next to for her team. And that's going to bring to bat April Trigo, sorry. After Lee O'Brien goes down swinging with a strikeout. One down. Runner on two. Trigo squares up and then smacks it out for a foul ball. Bit of clarification there. Everyone having a great time here this weekend. The last tournament of this season. The last major tournament for our Premier Woman. Of course, secondary schools Div 1 is down at Dynasty Ballpark in just a week. But we're going to enjoy having tournaments right here at Fraser Park just a little bit more. 2 weeks. See, everything's becoming a blur, Adrian. Thanks for the clarification, mate. 1-2 is the call. And Morrison gets her swinging for another strikeouts. And Otahuhu, they started so strong with the stand-up double from Miriana Markia. And now just quickly like that, 2 outs. But can the leadership of Samantha Parks come in? The joke goes out, tell her the rules. It's not as if she's been out of the game that long. And she's all over it in the coach's box is Sammy Parks. She'll watch that first one go through for the strike called. But that's okay, because she gets 2 more. Morrison tries to go inside. Parks will leave that one for the ball. That will leave with the count 1-1. Straight in the zone where Parks will foul that off. Everybody running to get it. Left field, shortstop, and third base right on the fence to make the play. And that's what you got to do. Got to put yourself in with a chance to make that play. Sound like those lyrics from Beyond the Dugout theme song. That's always stuck in my head. Weird. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Parks. Bromhead sets up outside. That will level the count 2-2. And she'll throw it over to Nick. No, Hope Markers now. Hope Markers at second base. Shire Hale at third. I'm just Nita Hickey is swapped with Hope Marker. And Hope Marker is going to make that play at second. Over to Bromhead for the third outs. And Otahuhu unable to capitalise on that stand-up double from Miriana Makia, who opened the innings. And then it was a quick 1-2-3 after that. So we're going to keep our score, and it's going to be the Bears leading this one as we go to the top of the 6, 5-0. We back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the beautiful Fraser Park in Lower Hutt. Yes, I'm biased. This is my workspace as well. Well, we're at the top of the 6. Leading off for Waitakere Bears is Shire Hale. And she goes at the first one for the strike. This young lady having an absolute season and getting the recognition that she so well deserves. Looking to finish her year very strong right here at Fraser Park in the Bears uniform. One, two. Things against that one as it goes past on the outside. 2-2 the call now. Well, she pops up to left field where Miki Cooper Nicola can't get to it. Must have just been out of reach because she's a very fast runner, is Cooper Nicola. Must be something in the family because they all are. Well, she grounds out to Miriana Makia, who makes the play over to first for the first out. And that's going to bring to bat number 21, the left fielder, Tyan Bromhead-Lamalu. Hit a shot to left field in her first at bat and did exactly the same now, letting it bounce away from Miki Kupa-Nicola. And again, Tyan Bromhead-Lamalu, she'll stand up on third base, giving another good start to the Bears. And that's going to bring to bat the second base, Nita Hickey. Who gets a piece, sending it to shortstop, and uncharacteristic error there from Logan Moreland. She has all the speed in the world to get to the ball, and her glove is pretty outstanding, but just on that play, unable to collect it. But she's all laughs now, and that shows what some of these elite, experienced players can do out there. They can make an error like that and just bounce back. You know she won't do it again. Oh, not in that way anyway. Just being able to brush it off and get on with it is what has to be done at this game, because you always get another chance. Talking about that sun, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Parks having to put her glove over her head just to see the calls from the catcher. Well, Rebecca Bromhead's in at bat now, the experienced first basewoman, sorry, pops up a foul. And Lee Vernice staying on third base. Well, she goes up again. It's going to go to Miki Kupa-Nicola. No problem this time. Tyan Bromhead tags up and walks into home, as does Nita Hickey, who's now on second base. And Waitakere Bears add another one to their total. With one down and runner in scoring position, only needed one for the walk-off. It's going to bring to bat the catcher, Kyla Bromhead.
Right.
Sees the first pitch on the inside go strike. Well, that time it's in the glove of Chris Tuawani, and they won't get the walk-off just yet. They won't at all, because they're going to go to the next innings, which is going to be the bottom of the sixth. God, man, he's mixed up there. But I do know Waitakere Bears are leading this one as we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. 6-0. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the bottom of the six. It's the 2023 Sky Sports Women Open Club Nationals. Otahuhu taking on Waitakere Bears. Waitakere Bears up 6-0 in this one. And the O are going to lead off with Miki Cooper-Nicola, who knocks our camera right off the wall. Which happens quite a bit. But it needs to be in that position to bring you all the action. We got there in the end, ladies and gentlemen, with that rough start with the power. But we're here, and touch wood, no issues going through the night. With the first out, grounded out to Hope Marker at second base. We'll get the first outs of the bottom of the six, and that's going to bring us back the top of the order. Logan Moreland. Moreland went down looking on the strikeout. Last step back. She knows she's better than that, and she'll want to show everyone here at Fraser Park just how good she can be. And this is the time that Otahuhu need to keep on pushing through and change their fortunes with a couple more runs. Or do the Bears keep on doing what they're doing? Couple changes in the field for Waitakere Bears. On the hill now is Shia Hale. Still behind the dish is Kyla Bromhead. Rebecca Bromhead has moved from first base to third base. Tyon Bromhead Lamalu has come into first base. Hope Marker still at second. Nita Hiki still at short. Tyler Morrison has moved over to left field. Margaret Alutafa still at right, and I guess Kyla Clark still at centre. That's all the changes there for Waitakere Bears. Do Otahuhu rely on their order, or do they change it up with bringing someone in? Three balls, 2 strikes the call. Logan Moreland smacks it up the middle. Unable to get to it is Hale. Kyla Clark will come in and scoop it up and get it into 2, where Logan Moreland will just stand up on first base. What a leadoff needs to do, get on base. And that's going to bring to bat the catcher, Alex Bloom. Bloom getting a great shot, just dropping in at right field before it went foul in her last at bat. She'll be looking to do the same, moving the runner of Moreland and hopefully saving another out. Sammy Parks, full uniform, standing in third base coach with all the calls and the sun in her eyes. Shia Hale gets a little pep talk from Kyla Bromhead behind the dish. Gives it a nod yes, and then throws a strike down Main Street. and puts Bloom in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Lou Bolger with a trumpet in her hand in the background. Tries to go on the outside and it will go foul.
I had it, yeah.
The foul went back to Bromhead's glove.
1 ball, 2.
Just over the head of Hope Marker is that hit from Alex Bloom. Logan Moreland goes sliding into second base, which she probably didn't have to. And now she's toying with Hope Marker at second base. These two teams have probably faced each other hundreds of times over the last few years. They all probably know each other very well. Oda Bears was a term I've heard over the years. And I even heard there might have been t-shirts made at one stage. Well, into bat now is the centre fielder wearing 2, Krista Hawani. Wanting to do some damage with the bat, I'm sure. Very capable, experienced player. Long time in the Sky Sports White Sox setup. She's got the goods, and now's the time to use it for the O. Two runners on, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, trailing by 6. Well, she goes to hit it out, but it's caught by Hope Marker. And here's me thinking there was 2 out, but there's just 1. And now there's 2. So they try to get the double with the catch, but Alex Bloom able to get back in time. Sarah Ponga into bat now in the designated player position today. Just there to do it with the stick. And now's the time to do it with 2 runners on. Break the donut. Shire Hale on the hill for the Bears now. Their 3rd pitcher of the game. Oh, the luxury. Grounded out down the first base where Time Bromhead Lamalu makes the play. And that is the ball game. So coming in late, trying to catch up on power. I've missed an innings because I thought that was bottom of 6. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the end. If anyone knows, it's the umpire and the scorers, and we thank them for everything. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of an anticlimax because I thought that was us to another one. But Waitakere Bears giving Otahuhu their 2nd loss in a row on this diamond right now, which doesn't usually happen. But Waitakere Bears, they're going to go into the next game against Kaiapoi, who have been absolutely outstanding to date. And they're going to go in after beating Otahuhu 6-0. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for bearing with us. Thank you for joining us for this one. Wherever you are, be sure to catch the next game live at the Sky Sports Women Open Club Nationals 2023. It's going to be Waitakere Bears taking on Kaiapoi.